Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Chris Paul.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for Oklahoma City, SGA and Williams play the 2 and the 3. Chet Holmgren out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Outside Giddey. Oh, Green with a block. Curry against Giddey. Pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Looney.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Thompson.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And stolen by Williams. Misses in close.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Pass to Looney. Now Curry. Giddey defends. Curry's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Looney. Now here's Curry from behind the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One Wardell Stephen Curry.
Now here's Holmgren. His last outing, he had 20. Wiggins passes to Curry. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Giddey against Curry. Thompson outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Green, a screen. Wiggins, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Launches it. On target from range.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Curry looking it over. A deep three. The shot won't fall. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Curry with a steal. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Curry, that's good.
Got to be careful around Curry. He has outstanding court awareness, and his steals, look, he does it perfectly.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
Now here's Thompson. No good on the three. Giddey against Thompson. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Looney. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Outside, Green. Wiggins for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that 3 on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No questions. He has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Curry. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
He buries it from 3. He's got 11.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Giddey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Giddey.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. All right, Grant, as a team, how long you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
And so he makes both from the line. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Now, here's Williams. 14 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson passes to Green. Here's Looney. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The 3 is up. Curry, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? The kick out to Williams. From downtown. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Pass to Wiggins. Takes a 13-footer. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Giddey. Down low. It's stolen by Looney. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. Looney passes to Green. Here's Looney. Outside, Green. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Green.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 8-point game. To the middle. It's stolen by Looney. Paul taking his time here. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. And here is Thompson. Williams defending. Count the basket. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Holmgren finds Williams. Dort up top, defended by Thompson. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. The Thunder have got 6 of 14 in so far. Giddey passes to Pokusevski. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
And that one misses. When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
Now here's Giddey. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
5 to shoot. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Warriors leading. Paul with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Outside Payton. Giddey against Paul. And the Warriors miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Giddey's got 7.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Giddey against Paul. Pass to Thompson. They get it back. It's not going to go for him.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Williams. And that one's good. Giddey. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead. The Warriors shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Paul against Giddey. And that one's good. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Dort against Payton. Here's Pokusevski. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Dario Saric.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
First one falls for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Joe, and it's man in for Giddey. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul finds Curry from deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 16 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Man, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to man. Now here's Pokusevski. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Shot from 12. Again, the Warriors score.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Paul. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Golden State has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Paul in at the shooting guard position. Shot is good by Curry.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 10. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Dort against Payton. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The steal. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Curry. Outside Kuminga. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Saric. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It's stolen by Saric. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aleksej Pokusevski. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Curry. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Richard, looking at Chris Paul's career up until this point, he's someone that makes every team he's on better.
Yeah, it's because he's just such a great leader. Someone that commands excellence, not just from himself, but his teammates and his entire organization.
Now here's Dort. He's scoreless. The offensive rebound. Williams. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the inside. Saric. Left side Payton. Kuminga, the pass to Paul. Saric, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul finds Saric. Misses from short range.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pokusevski with it. Picked up by Saric. Pass to Curry. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Payton. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. To end the run. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. but I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Man. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Peyton. And stolen by Holmgren. Wiggins against Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Curry passes to Kuminga. Inside. Here's the 3. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 15-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
That free throw no good.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Outside Paul. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Looney, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Curry.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Dort, the pass to Pokusevski. And they recover it. Pass to Holmgren. Goes back up. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Coach Kerr calls him the moral compass of the Warriors team. Kevon Looney has been a cornerstone, RJ.
He knows his role. It's defense, rebounding, and setting screens, and he does his role at an elite level. He's a connector in the locker room, and everyone knows that Loon is that guy.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Chris Paul. Curry's shot is off. The Thunder have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
The Warriors shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Wiggins. Looney with the ball. He's covered by Holmgren. The shot by Looney, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Pokusevski. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Thompson. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Clippers. Here's Curry. Yes, on the jumper. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Picked by Pokusevski. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what makes SGA an all-star caliber talent. His ability to take over games.
Thompson against Dort. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick in the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
And he hits the first of 3. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Pokusevski, and Giddey subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Giddey passes to Dort. Outside, Williams. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Looney, a screen on Giddey. And a deep 3 from Curry. Here's Looney, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Greg.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Thompson's got 8.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in for Dort. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And checking out the Warriors, only 2 spots back.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Now here's Giddey. That one no good. Nice D from Paul. Got a piece of it. Well, the Warriors shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Wiggins has space. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams in the post. Hounded by Wiggins. Here's Giddey. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams finds Giddey. Yes, it's good. 11 points in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Thunder. Here's Paul, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
It's his agility that helps Paul beat interior defense, especially when it's tight like this.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Paul. Looney, a screen on Giddey. Over Giddey. Looney passes to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just won't be denied. Draymond's inside game a strength.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Now here's Looney. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Wiggins for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Williams' shot is good.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Giddey against Paul. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams passes to Joe. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Thompson with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. The kick out to Wiggins. A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Here's Joe, defended by Thompson. Down low. And that one's good. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Paul against Giddey. Outside, Green. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Giddey passes to Joe. Back to Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Looney. Here's Giddey. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
The kick out to Paul. Here's Looney. Here's Wiggins. Rejected by Holmgren. He got it up. Can't hit that one. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in or you get an offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
Next up, Let's see what's going on in the Rookie of the Year race.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Giddey and SGA are the backcourt tandem. Kenrich Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Giddey. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And the Warriors shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Green. Here's Looney. Back to Green. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williams passes to Giddey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Curry. Paul, a screen on Giddey. Back to Paul. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the fadeaway. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you. Just 4 to shoot. Williams grabs the board.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Giddey finds Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Giddey. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Now here's Looney. On the wing, Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Thompson passes to Looney. To end the cold spell. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Here's Holmgren. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Back to Wiggins. To the inside. Green, the pass to Looney. Takes a three. The Thunder with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The three from Holmgren. The shot no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Drive by Curry. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Giddey on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Williams misses. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wiggins, no good.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Thompson. Back to Giddey. Jacks up a three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And checking out the rookie leaders in steals over the last month. Second, Chet Holmgren.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
Here's Thompson. Give him 8. Pass to Looney. Wiggins against Williams. Wiggins passes to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Here's Williams. Hounded by Wiggins. Back to Giddey. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Giddey's got 20.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Curry. He's got 34. Pass to Green. Back to Looney. The Thunder with the rebound. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Holmgren. Outside Giddey. Williams with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Wiggins outside. To the middle. Here's Curry. Holmgren with the block.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 6-point game. Wiggins, no good. Wiggins against Dort. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
And Dort hits them both. Timeout called, the Warriors.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
The Warriors leading. Now Curry. He's got 34. Wiggins passes to Curry. Thompson, a screen on Giddey. Thompson outside. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Kuminga. Wiggins outside. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Thompson. Williams defending. Here's Looney. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
That's a shot he loves. Unless there's a guy right in his jersey, he's going to convert.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. To the left side wing. 20 feet out. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-5 run. Holmgren. He can't hit that time. Looney with some nice D.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Pokusevski's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric checks in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Williams. Kuminga finds Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Giddey against Paul. Picked by Pokusevski. Giddey into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
That free throw good from Giddey. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Here's Golden State. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Joe. Still no points. Outside, Williams. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Dort, right side. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Golden State. They're leading by 8. Well, Richard, as the first overall pick, some of the highest expectations were put on Wiggins at a very young age.
Yeah, while playing high school ball, some recruiter analysis called him the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's some big shoes to fill. If it's not the highest expectation ever, I don't know what is.
Now here's Giddey. 21 points in the game. Joe misses. Pass to Wiggins, to the paint, Kuminga. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, trailing by 10. Joe, the pass to Giddey. And here's Pokusevski. Offline with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Wiggins. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Paul.
And when healthy, Clay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
Williams is checked in for Williams. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. 1:39 left in the third. Pass to Šarić. Paul with it. Now here's Thompson. Over to the wing. The open shot by Šarić. Cans it with nobody near him. Šarić has got his first bucket in this one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Giddey. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Šarić. The 3. Payton's shot is good. Payton's got 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
46 seconds left in the third. Here's Giddey. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Thompson outside. Now here's Šarić. Pass to Paul. There's the triple. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Paul. Here's Šarić. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. Paul against Giddey. Pass to Joe. 4 seconds left. He squares up and sinks it. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. Stephen Curry is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Saric in at the 5. Shakes him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Dario Saric.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And Richard, you played for 8 different teams. But what was your favorite city in the NBA?
Oh, it wasn't any of the places that I played. I love LA. I love Miami. I love New York. Love me some Toronto. But my favorite place was Phoenix.
The first one falls.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the Warriors shooting 41% in this game. Here's Kuminga, and he jams it home with authority.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The Thunder shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry passes to Payton. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And that one's good, man. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Outside Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. Curry, no good. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Man. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Curry. Man. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Stephen Curry.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Outside Curry. Pass to Saric. Lets it fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Here's Man. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. It's intercepted. Payton with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Come to me, come to me. Pick.
Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. And here's Curry. Pass to Paul. Here's Payton. Back to Saric. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Saric has got 9 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Kuminga for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And R.J. Parody has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
Get on Chris.
Pass to Payton. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Dort against Paul. Dort, the pass to man. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And here's Saric for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Pokusevski, the pass to Dort. Picked by Pokusevski. Pass to man. From the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Saric has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Saric, the pass to Curry. Saric with it. He takes it in. And that one good.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Here's man. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
Now here's Saric. Kuminga, the pass to Payton. Clock at 6. Here's Paul on the take. The shot misses. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to man. Now Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. And that one's good. Man's got 9 points in the quarter.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Wiggins finds Curry. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Looney. 5 on the clock. And here is Green. Lets the three fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Now here's Holmgren. Giddey with it. Now Wiggins defending. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. And it's Giddey missing. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And again, no good by Golden State. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup. The Warriors have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Green, the pass to Curry.
Hey, yo, front him. Ball.
Thompson outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Oh, he's so good at getting defenders to foul him because Klay looks to shoot pretty much every time he touches it. It forces defense to overcommit.
Richard, a lot of concern about Klay Thompson coming back from 2 major injuries, but he's answered those questions.
Yeah, it took Klay a little bit of time to get right now. He did miss 2 seasons, but Thompson was key in that 2022 title run. Then he had a 50-point night in 2023, so yeah, I'd say he's back. He notched 1 deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Curry's shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
The Warriors shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Here's Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 assists in the game. Here's Curry. Pass to Wiggins. And here is Green. And here is Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out on his own on the break. And Williams punches it home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And the Warriors call time here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Giddey. Curry rises up and hits the three.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Williams a screen on Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Giddey against Curry. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. That free throw good from Giddey. Both free throws good from Giddey. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Giddey against Curry. Puts the move on. And they get it back. Wiggins passes to Curry. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Good on the first. And that brings him within single digits. It's both from the stripe. 1:25 left to play in the fourth. Curry against Giddey. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Looney. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. Good on both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing from deep. Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
And here's Curry for 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside, Williams. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.